So Morgan tried to provoke me. I wouldn't let her provoke me.
Jaquan, we all know that I have been physically for months on end. I mean, across the house by my hair. I mean, head. I mean, bruises on my body, on my wrist.
Morgan Bailey and the random man from Atlanta are at it again. They've got the entire internet talking, and they are just like, I'm like, really? Anyway, guys, let's get into this video. Hey, beautiful people, how you all doing today? It's your girl Destiny here, and welcome to my channel. How you all doing? Hope you guys are doing great. So today's video, if you don't know who Morgan Bailey is and who the random man from Atlanta, aka or Jaquan, aka the random man from Atlanta, I'm just going to give you like a quick story. If you didn't get the entire drama initially, I'm just going to give you the quick story and get into today's video. So Margot Bailey is a content creator, a TikToker who blew up from calling out her baby daddy, and she tagged him, the random man from Atlanta. She blew up from it because she went on to tell the story of how this man left her when she just had his baby and everything, and how she was struggling being a single mom and all that. And by the time that news broke, she got a lot of followers. She got a lot of support from women. You guys know how as women we go all out. After that, a lot of women started showing up talking about how they are baby mama one, baby number two, to the extent where we're counting about 9 baby mamas on this man. And this man came on, tried to defend himself, stop. Now, fast forward, after the entire drama went back and front, there was evidence that Morgan Bailey, the TikToker, was back with him, and people kind of called her out, like, "Oh, why are you back with him?" and all that. And people were like trying to wonder, like, why are you with this man? And she wanted to talk about, oh, they are just co-parenting, da 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 da, and all that. And people didn't find it funny because people were like, "You're going to get it." After that incident, the random man also came online to prove that, oh, Megan has been begging him to be part of the family, that they are not just co-parenting, they are back together. Like, he came to the internet to expose her. There was an incident like that he even he even leaked nude photos on the internet. So now, but yet they're still together. And after that, Morgan decided to come soft launch us to Jaquan, aka Random Man from Atlanta, as a family content. So our content now is almost like date night, family vlogs, and all that. From being a single mom to being back to a baby daddy, and now they are doing couple things. But now, fast forward to what happened today that has gotten the entire internet talking is the fact that the random man from Atlanta posted that Morgan has abused him and even showed a picture at him, and now he has a cut on his eye, and talking about how Morgan is an aggressor, Morgan is the abuser in this relationship, how he has to get away, how men should not be victim. And then Morgan decided to come to give our own side of the story, which was, and also expose some of the things about the random man, talking about how she gave him money and all that. And like, guys, it's just a messy story. Anyway, guys, I need you guys to hear the story. Okay, both sides of the story, we're going back and front. I need you guys to hear the story, and then we'll come back and talk more.
Currently moving out the house. Now y'all know if a woman asked, I wouldn't be having this gas. So Morgan tried to provoke me. I wouldn't let her provoke me. So to all you guys who follow her, I don't want to mess up my kids' money. So please, always support Gigi. But Morgan, you guys have gave her too much leeway, and somebody has to put an end to it. And I will accept that responsibility. I love her so much as a person, but I'm done getting this bullshit. I came back to give her a family that she begged for, she paid for, and I'm done packing my shit up. Lord knows I want to call the police, but I'm not. See you guys. And those who do know Morgan, we know she's gonna try to post and say, yes, I do, etc. The grown people in her comments, or that follow her, or that have kids, or that is a mom, you should ask her this question. So you mean to tell me you stayed with a guy this long, as quote unquote take your money, etc., whatever you want to say? My mom raised a gentleman, bro. I was raised by my mom. I'm not gonna get physical with a woman. I'm not gonna do any of those things, right? but women cannot provoke men. I already have a police complaint with Woodhaven police department that I called first. She did not never call. I have a complaint in their system. So I'm just done with all that playing on my mental, my manhood. I'm going to go out here and get my money on my own. It was nice while it was lasted. I love my child, and it hurts me so much to get so close to my kid and have to like leave them, and then they would say that you're disabandoning, you're doing all type of things. But man, look at my eye, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you threw the same picture that I went out my way to go have us a nice night to go buy in my face, all because I would not argue with you and because you're on your period. You guys, get out of it before it's too late, before it gets this deep. You will not hear me speak on this situation anymore. I'm done. I'm going back to Georgia. Follow me on YouTube, Instagram. We're going to keep this going. I'm going to shine and be the light that I was. She was dimming my light. She always have, even from day one, calling me a random guy from Atlanta. None of my kids' mothers really identify with the story that she said. They might have came on here and played, but they do not identify with what she says. I don't care if I make the smallest amount in a month. I always send my money to my kids. And the ones that I don't get to talk to, I'll cross that road when I get there with their parents. But other than that, my kids that I'm allowed to talk to, I'm there for them. Peace, you guys. I got a long ride on this road tonight. I wish nothing but everybody peace, man. Like, yo, peace.
Morgan.
I've debated making this video all night long. There's a couple things that I want to clarify. The biggest one being how uncool it would be for me to come on this app and act like a black man in America in 2024 has put his hands on me, if that's not the whole 100% honest to God truth. And honestly, his videos have finally pushed me and encouraged me to just say what's been happening and call it a day. I genuinely have had tears in my eyes all night long because I have to do this, but at the end of the day, Jaquan, we all know that I have been physically for months on end. I mean, across the house by my hair, head, bruises on my body, on my ribs. At one point for a while, you got very smart and you told me you would only be in the back of my head because people wouldn't be able to see the bruises on me then. I came on this app with pimple patches all over my face, trying to act like my acne was so bad from using a new product, when in all reality, we knew that you over my face and all over my chin, especially last night. For the first time ever, I was the one who provoked you because I have had enough. I've been fed up, and I've always wondered, why don't people just leave when they're in situations like that? Until I was in this situation, I didn't understand, and you will not understand, and I'm hoping that a lot of you guys out there do not understand. But I will say that after so long, you really get tired of being somebody's literal, especially when it is a man that is twice the size of you and a good 6 inches taller than you. See, two things can be true at once. Jaquan can post messages of me saying that I'm begging him to stay. That's true to a certain extent, but tell them why I'm begging you to stay. Tell them the reason that I beg to send you money. The reason why I beg to send him money is because he's consistently financially abusing me, and it has come down to the point where every single day of my life, if I don't send Jaquan what he wants, if I don't give Jaquan what he needs, he is going to post videos about me. I have a text message from him saying straight up he wants me to be working a 9 to 5, and that's what his end game is with me. This is one of very, very few of them. I'm about to be fighting knots and bruises. I don't even know what I didn't buy him this time, but he told me straight up. He hasn't smoked, so he wanted to do that, and if I didn't provide that to him, then he was going to my butt and pull off into the night like nothing has happened, which he has done plenty of times. Another one, you might as well go ahead and get ready. You know I'm about to crap out of you. Another one, I'm so tired of you. You're a dumb B word. You're gonna get playing with me. It says, send me the money. You fail to realize you'd rather get me food, shut up, or get your ass beat. Honestly, I have gotten so used to these messages that they weren't even triggering me or warning me to wake the and stand up. I have gotten very used to this toxic situation. I don't know how or when I became so used to it. I don't know how or when I became such a pushover, but that is my fault and my fault only, and I'm taking accountability for that, because had I not let him back in my life the first time, I would not be in this situation. And I genuinely don't know where it came to the point where I just was such a pushover to just do whatever he wants just for the sake of not getting, knowing that my kid doesn't have to see me get, just having a peaceful night. So yes, you can absolutely pull up your Cash App right now and see so much money was sent to you. But we also need to talk about the money that you've stolen from me. We also need to talk about the money that you have said, if you don't send me 5K right now, if you don't send me 3K right now, if you don't send me 2K right now, I'm posting videos of you, I'm leaking nudes of you, I'm taking you down. Again, I don't feel sorry for myself because I shouldn't have let him back to see his kid in the first place, and that's on me. But I can't even explain or begin to explain what it feels like to have had so much money ripped away from me, because he knows every single time that we break up or every single time that there's drama, he can get money out of me. But I do want to make it very clear that I have never sent anybody $20,000 to leave any type of family, ever. I hadn't sent Jaquan any money before he came to Michigan, except for some gas money to get here because he asked me very kindly. I even wrote up a whole entire contract that he would pay me back for that. When he got here, things got very peaceful. I thought we were falling in love again. I genuinely thought that he had changed. I thought he cared for me. I thought he came back for me, and I thought I was getting picked. And not in a selfish, oh, pick me type of way. That's just how the cards were played, honestly. Now, once he was here, he stole a lot of money from me. And once again, I don't a claim that somebody stole money from you if that's not the truth. If I sent him all of that money free willingly, I would tell you guys I was a pushover and I sent that money, but that is not the truth. When I came on here and I said my card wasn't working, when he posted that I sent him $50,000, that was true, that my card wasn't working. It is true that we spent a lot of that money together, shopping at the mall. I purchased my car with that. I did a lot of things with that money. But also, I would like to say at least half of that was stolen, and I mean that wholeheartedly, and I know that's a big allegation to say about somebody, but Jaquan knows he has accessed my bank account, he has stolen money from me, and then he's even hit the road and said that he's leaving to Georgia. I hadn't even noticed that he was stealing money from me for quite some time until I noticed a $5,000 charge out of my bank account, and I was wondering what that was from, that I Cash Apped him $5,000 for. He went on to send that $5,000 to somebody very close to him that he trusted with this money, that has said that they have not seen any of my money, but it hit this person's Cash App. I saw it with my own two eyes. That's the honest to God truth. He was taking my money and then he was sending it off to this person. I don't know if this was every single time, but I can speak for that $5,000. He sent it off to this person so that I could not get it back whatsoever. And then he went back and told this person that I sent $20,000 for a family. That's not the truth. That has never been the truth. And today I'm going to debunk that because he was the one begging for me. You guys can pause to read this, post it wherever you'd like, but I had been no contact with Jaquan for 2 weeks straight, and he knows that. He lied to the internet and said that I hadn't been no contact with him. I was not responding. I went out to Atlanta for an interview with iHeartRadio. I did my interview, and the whole time that I was there, he begged for me. He was not only sending me messages, he was sending my cousin messages on Facebook Messenger. She still has those, and he was also mentioning that he was going to leave his family, that he didn't care about the money, that he did not care about the fame, that he wanted to get married, that he wanted me to be a Saints. He was love bombing of me, and to come on this internet and say that I sent you $20,000 to leave your family is ridiculous. You can sit here, you can lie on my name, and you can say a bunch of other shit, but to say that, I'm not going for that anymore. Point blank, period. Matter of fact, I'll just keep on going because eventually I started responding back after days. He pulled up to the Airbnb. But to sit here and say that I begged for a family and you just gave me a family that I paid for is actually insane. And you need therapy, and so do I. And I will be seeking therapy first thing today. Now, multiple things can be true. I have begged Jaquan to stick around. I have begged him to stick around because I was sad, I was depressed, I was not happy with my life, I was settling, I was emotionally unstable, I was not in a good headspace, and I was begging him to be around. And I would love to blame it on the fact that he was threatening me with videos to be posted and all of that, but honestly, at the end of the day, I don't even think that that's what I was the most scared of. I genuinely think that I was the most scared of this heartbreak that Gianna is going to experience without growing up with a father. I come from a two-parent household, and I'm not used to this. I'm not used to any of this toxicity. And I'm not saying that that's okay, and I'm not saying that that's an excuse, because it's not. I should have been putting my kid first, as I have been these last few times he's tried to put his hands on me. But to sit here and say that I physically you and you physically have been for months on end is wrong. To run to the internet the first time that I defend myself, because you know that that cut on your face is from me defending myself. And like I said, multiple things can be true. I did toss that picture at you. We have it on video. And then what did you do right after that? You living shit out of me for the last time. For the last time, you let my kids stand there and watch me get my ass. You let her scream in the background, mom, mom, mommy. You let her cry big ass tears. You let me sit there. You let me get all these freaking cuts on myself. And in that video that you threatened me with today, that I also have on my phone, and you said straight up, if you post anything about me, I have evidence. You can go ahead and post that if you want to, but in the end, Gianna is going to lose if that video got out. I'm not saying that because I don't want that video to be out, because I would do almost anything for that video to get out. I want to make that very clear. But at the end of the day, what is it worth to have the internet have T be my daughter in the background screaming while you can hear you grunting, you can hear me begging for you to stop? If that's worth it to you, then that speaks on your character. I am woman enough to admit when I'm wrong and what I'm wrong for, to where I threw that picture at you. But you will not come on here and say that that picture cut you, because that is not the truth. And you will also not come on here and say that I have been physically you when that is not the truth. You cannot post one thing with a scratch, with a mark on your face, with a scar on your body. Not a single thing except for last night. I can come with months and months and months of receipts. Play with it if you want to. And what's so funny about last night is that if you didn't see your face and you know that you had won that fight like you've won every other one of them, you would have walked out of this house. You would have acted like you're driving to Georgia like you always do. You wouldn't have let me be peaceful about a breakup. You would have made me crash out until I begged to send you money for you to not post videos of me. And don't ever try to say that that 20K text message was from last night, because it was not. Last night I prayed for you. I got down on my knees by my bed. I said, God, please let us both be free. I prayed for your safety and your journey back home, and the first thing that you said was, you can stop calling or send me money. Let me enjoy my Christmas with these kids, and I'll come back before Gigi's birthday. What are you gonna do? Say that I am begging you to come back for her birthday now? Not only that, I walk back in after crying at my parents' house for hours, and I noticed that you've taken my iPad and my MacBook that I've worked my ass off to purchase for myself. If that makes you feel good, and if that makes you feel like a man, you can keep both of those. If not, you can send them back. You have my address. You could also send back the dog that I bought in hopes of having a family dog, and the dog that my daughter has fallen in love with, and you took it to breed the dog. The PS5, the shoes, the chains that I have all bought Jaquan. He can keep them happily. I do not have a problem with that. I spent that money and he can have it. Yes, I have given Jaquan gifts, but I've never just sent money without it being before he's left out the door saying, you're going down, by the way. I'm posting videos of you and I'm posting pictures of you. When I came on here months ago and I said that he posted revenge P-word on me, I genuinely thought that I was done with that abuse. I genuinely really thought that was enough. And I'm so ashamed to say that not even that was enough for me. I was terrified of what he would do to me. I was terrified of what he would say about me, and I don't have that energy in my heart to be terrified anymore. You are now gone. You have now went to Georgia. You are already there by now. Let me live my life in peace. Understand that I am accepting responsibility for paying you to stick around. But do not come on this app and say that I paid for a family and for you to leave your family. And I want to make it very clear that I'm a firm believer that two wrongs do not make a right. And even though somebody left me right after a C-section and went to be with somebody that home wrecked my relationship. I do not want to look like a home wrecker, and I will never be that again. Even if somebody has done that to me, I will never put myself through that again, or any other woman through any pain like that, period. Now, there's a bunch of other things that I could come on here and address, but I'm not going to, because I'm not even in the realm of making people like me. I just wanted to get that out very clearly, that I do not support domestic. And if you are in any type of situation like that, you can get out, and you will get out. You can't get out of domestic without telling somebody. If I hadn't told my parents a couple of weeks ago, then I would still be in this situation. Now my parents are completely informed. My parents have seen all of the evidence. My parents have seen the video of last night, and everybody is absolutely traumatized by it. My mom looked me dead in my eyes last night and she said, "What does it take, Morgan, for you to be 6 feet under?" And I'm not letting it get to that point anymore. That's where this was headed. And I want to make it very clear, and I'm fully ready to accept everything that is about to happen to me because I let this man back in my life. I'm ready for that. And I'm also ready to step up and happily be a single mother and raise a beautiful daughter who is not going to be put through this, who is not going to be treated less than she deserves. And I'm finally free from all of this tonight. I've been trying to get out of this situation for a while now. He has left several times and came back knocking on my window at 5 a.m., 6 a.m. in the morning saying, "Let me in, open the freaking door, or I'm going to post videos about you." And I've let him in each time. And I want to make it clear that each time that he has left recently, I have not begged for him back. I have a lot of messages to prove that and a lot of receipts to prove that.
First off, I just want to start by saying I'm not condoning this. What guy you let steal $25K from you? What guy do you have a date with just yesterday? If you guys fall for this trick this time, it's on you. If I was getting so much money, I would still be there. Gianna does not deserve what she sees. And I play a full part of frustration, I understand, but you chose it. You wanted this. I wanted a family for my daughter, and I gave that to her. I gave up my own mom, relationships with people, to accommodate her for what she did to me on this app. Just to get everybody else back to peace because it caused so much commotion. Guys, I'm nothing of what she say. Nothing. Morgan wants to provoke me, and she got it. She's good. I'm done. If I was such a bad guy and all those things were true, why were you with me? Why did you not file a police report? Or why was the police not called? Check the video I just posted. She didn't want the police to be called because she struck me. All because I ignored her. And let me stop you guys who are bandwagoning for her, who just like delusional and just hula hoop crazy. If you let a man take $25K from you and you still with him, you're slow. If you let a man you, as you proclaim like a man you, and you stay with him and go on the internet and post date nights like everything is okay, that's not okay. And for you, the ones who are condoning her, bro, I wish you the best. My platform is going to keep growing. All the negative comments, keep them to yourself. Go to her page. She said her piece. She said what I did. She said this and that, etc. Morgan the type to run into the wall and bruise herself and say I did it to save her own butt. You guys see proof of her saying don't call the police for her sake. Peace. You guys have to stop normalizing tearing down men because it doesn't work. Just because it doesn't work doesn't mean you go try and tear the man's name down. If you don't know any cases about this, you're not from America. Even guys, the richest guys of the richest, when a woman doesn't get her way, so somebody on this app got to stand up and call a spade for a spade. Those messages, spade for a spade. You call my kids ugly. You said kids, family, mama. You know, like, and to look on this app and say you wear pimple patches and I'm the reason why, like, Morgan, that really hurts me. But, you know, I understand how you like to play. And you always told me if we separated, you was already preparing, trying to manipulate this situation. So I hope that it's worth it for Gianna, because you know deep down You wanted a family, and I gave that to you. And you couldn't come down off your control power high of these women on TikTok who have boosted your head up. So now you guys have to live with the lie. I don't. I'm free. My life's going to go on. And all my kids are going to get to experience me, period. I'm going to go ahead and say it. If you guys haven't seen this Cry Wolf movie before, I live in shit, but she has nothing. Like, you guys have to stop. Stop. The living shit, but you in front of Gigi first, period. I didn't touch you or nothing. And I posted the video and you guys still didn't believe it. I took it down because I didn't want, I did not touch Morgan. And I left. And now I'm an abuser. She even got you guys with the tears, her and her mom with the 6 feet. Bro, my mom did not raise a guy like that. I'm the one who said in the video, if you did not pay attention, you're going to do this in front of your daughter. Look what she's doing in front of her daughter. You guys have to stop running at the man like the man does everything. A man tries to protect a woman and give her time. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what I've caused with any woman I deal with sometimes. You know what I'm saying? From my past. So I've allowed her to heal, but all she's done, and I'm tired of it. I don't deserve it. And you guys are trying to condone it, which is okay because I'm good. I have other kids. My other baby mothers do not feel this way. So, okay. The crazy part is she's going on and on and on. I'm done with it. I have girls that have to grow up and watch this. I'm done with it. Like, I'm done playing the social media games. This platform is for me to grow, not do what she's doing. And you guys are laying in her bed. You guys who stand with her, if you think I really caused domestic to her in front of my beautiful child, that's on you. I may have been emotional in a lot of my videos, and it may come across as aggressive, crazy to you guys. Follow me in my journey with my kids, my growth. Actions always show better than words. So just to clear some things up, she told me that I didn't have messages of her calling Milan ugly. So I didn't want to put her name in it because you guys will probably try to get it out because you guys are so domestic. He did this, he did that, which is not true. Here is fuel to the fire of like why my energy was always wanting to leave, because I could never team up with somebody who called my baby this, all because she did not get what she wanted. And you guys are going to say it's fake, it's made up. It's definitely in our text thread. I have it screenshot. I can show you all the proof you need to see. This is just showing you guys that she's going to keep lying, and you guys are going to keep picking her up, saying, we got you, you got this, baby, we got you, baby. You guys are full of shit. Now take it how you want it. You took her messages and believed it. So I would like for you to believe mine. When my child is over and or anything harmed, my child is faced by things she's thrown across the room trying to get honest by my leg. You guys are not going to believe me, but the man is supposed to just get his chest beat on, in which I have. I've let my chest from the random man from Atlanta, which is a lie. I'm from Columbus, Georgia. That was a lie within itself. You guys going to say it's a joke. It's a joke. But no, you guys let her tell a joke and got away with a lie. And now she's telling lie after lie to clean up her mess. And you guys are lifting it. You guys can't misconstrue domestic, all of these serious accusations that people really go through that really are affected by a person who plays. You know, who do you know like this? Now let's go to the next slide of the things she will say to just get attention. Now we know she's not gonna do that. And you guys took it down because you don't want to see the truth. You have to stop uplifting bullshit. You guys made the wrong person famous. I tried to ride with it, chin it up, be the guy that nobody sees in the dark far as handling this. Morgan always loved me because I could handle her far as like, you know what I'm saying, getting her together. I can't do it no more because I have kids, bro. My older daughter has seen me say like, hey, stop doing all of that in front of my kids. You know what I'm saying? But you guys see one spurt and I'm the bad guy. But who do you know does stuff like this just to get attention? Just says stuff like this. I'm done with it. I know I've said it before, but it hurts so bad to get on here and see people talk about me and don't even know me. You guys are going off somebody who told you lies after lies after lies after lies. And last message, this is me in the blue, by the way. If you guys know how our messages work. If you need more clarification to see if these messages are real, stay on my page and ask. But I prefer not to get into it. Let her have it. She's won. I've got away. Nobody's affected but my child with all these lies and games. If you genuinely think somebody who is logically smart enough to gain 1.3 million followers, run her bag up off a lie. If you don't think she can lie and make water taste like sugar water, like grape, you haven't met Morgan. And I'm done. These look like a conversation between somebody who got their butt. You know my period is already taking a toll on me. Now my tire's flat. So now that I'm ready to go, right, and I'm packed up leaving, her tire's flat all of a sudden. You know, trying to get me to just come help, playing against a man's, like, if you really need a tire change, I'm coming. But you don't need a tire change. You just want to see if I was really going to leave. Okay. I really was on that time. I aired it out. Now go post your video. I misspelled, so don't laugh. I posted, you know what I'm saying? I posted the video. I'm on the way to Georgia. I'm laughing because I'm free. I don't have to live in that trap no more. And you guys are trying to bash me and get views and, you know what I'm saying, cloud off a situation of somebody really playing on your mental and she's sitting back laughing, calculating up. You know what I'm saying? She's laughing. I don't care about the money. I care about the truth more. You posted about me. She already knew I posted. Let's get along. Let's move to the next clip. And keep in mind, this is all night. She said she was crying, you guys. The sob story she gave you guys. These were her words. Can you take Gianna for the night? I really need to breathe and have a long time. If a guy did you like that, do you really seriously think a woman would give her child to that guy? I'm tired, guys. Y'all cannot gang up on me this time, man. And do this to me, bro. You guys have to analyze through that video, man. The crime and everything, man. She did that same face when I quote-unquote left her the first time. That same joyful, oh, I feel so good, I'm released, I'm cleansed, I'm ready to do it again and do it right. You guys fail again, and you guys making fun of me, right? I would say what I want to say, but I'm not going to say it because joke's on you, not me. She fooled you guys. These are her words. Can you please answer? I have phone calls. Everything shows. Let's show the timing when she said she was crying all night, what she was really doing. While she telling you guys she was crying all night, she's calling my phone. But why would you be crying about somebody? You got, and to come on this app and give you guys that serious speech, man. I knew you guys was going to go for it. This was my girlfriend. This somebody that can't nobody tell me nothing about. She knows how to manipulate. If I'm a narcissist, she's a manipulator. Let's talk about that. And I'm gonna move on and I'm gonna just focus on my kids. I hope that we can get this off the internet or fix this and just grow. But my video, that gash in my head, I was so angry because I couldn't do what I wanted to do. So the post was more like, you did this to me. I didn't do anything, bro. I tried to cook you dinner, and now you're saying your period was on. You know what I'm saying? Your tire was flat. All these extra reasons to why you threw something at me to try to get a reaction out of me. All of this for nothing, bro. We were not in danger, bro. This has to stop. And if you guys keep supporting her, do that. And I'm proud of you guys because I'm going to always support her in a corner in a certain way. But this what it had to take for me to get away. And you guys don't understand that. The first time I left, she shot at me. The second time I just left, she shot at me again. But also, now you got played and she's sitting back laughing. Trust me, I know Morgan.
Oh god, like there's so much to unpack here on this video, but please go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Love to know what you think about this conversation, this video down in the comment section. But as always, please keep it respectful. You're on this channel, we're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a respectful way. So go ahead, feel free and share your thought. Okay, so there's going to be a part 2 of people responding to this, which we're going to post next. But yeah, I really want to know you guys thought. This entire drama between Morgan and the random man from Jaquan, random man from Atlanta, for me it's very draining. And the fact that there are, I still feel like Morgan is still like, she's saying that now she's free. Da, 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 da. I hope she is. Honestly, I really hope she is. But there are some things on her own part that she was saying that was really. She talking about how she did it for Gigi, how she didn't want a child, like saying that the excuse was the child. A lot of women do this thing where they stay in abusive relationship and they make the excuses that the reason why they are staying in these abusive relationship is because of the children. And I need women to stop doing that. Own it and say that you were staying there out of your own insecurity, out of your own fear. Yes, she said, yes, she admitted that, but she always go back to pedal it back to say that, you know what, it's because of my child, it's because, no, no, I need women to stop that because it's out of fear, it's out of insecurity. And this is something that always happens, like in my society, it's something that is, I heard my mom said that 1,000 times. I've heard women in my life say that 1,000 times. I say, I am still here. I'm still in this situation because of the children. And I need people to stop that. This man left you when you just put to bed. You brought him back. You brought him back on the internet and brought him back to us as a family vlog. I know, yes, you're already down already. This is not the time to kick you down and all that. But also, I feel like as women, we need to start holding other women responsible, especially the younger ones. There's so much information out there on the internet. There's so much story out there in the internet. There's so much shared experience out there in the internet for you to, before, yes, the way we're programmed as women, it's for us to be dependent, so codependent on having a man. But when something is happening over and over again, you have a man that you were spending your money on. Do whatever works in your relationship, but that man is physically abusing you, stealing from you, and yet you were parading him on. If not that, he brought it. You were not the one that walked out from this relationship. He walked out again from this relationship for the 101 time. That's the only reason you are getting it. And this is why I feel like she's still not getting it. She is still not getting it. And my own fear is that she should not go get him back or go get in another worse situation with another man. Because like I always talk about here on this channel, talking about how as women we need to heal, we need to know our word. Because when you're done the healing, when you're able to soul search yourself and ask yourself why you act the way you act, why you take things you take, why you condone things you take, it's a one step to it. Because even when, yes, you're in the healing process and you want to make that same circle again, there's something in your head that now clicks on it and say that this is a pattern, this is why you do this, this is why you do this, and then you're able to evaluate if it's something you're going to move forward to, and that usually helps you to make a better decision. This is why I'm a big advocate of self-help. I'm a big advocate of therapy. I'm a big advocate of healing trauma, because that helps you to know who you are, what makes you tick, and helps you to know what you want in your life and what you need in your life, which are two separate things. There are something you want in your life and there are things you need in your life, and that helps you to put things in perspective. So hearing Morgan come and all that, it's just getting everybody just trying to be the loudest on the internet. And for me, I don't think this is, yeah, she's just trying to clear her name. That should not even be your mindset. For you to be in that place where you don't need this man back. Because I remember when she took him back and people were calling her out for it. I didn't do video on it because I was already over it. She asked us to mind our business. So I really hope that she can really get the help she needs. She already said she wants to go into therapy. I really pray she follows through to it, get therapy, find out why she's ready to put up with this man, and this man that left his other children, to find out why you're still dealing with a man that doesn't do anything for you but physically abuse you. Find out why you still want that type of man around your child. Go find yourself. I really hope she gets the help that she needs. Then let's talk about the random man from Atlanta, Jaquan. um like, it's really crazy that he is talking about, the only thing he's talking about is the cut on his eye, and that, was there any other thing? Not that I like okay, this is it. He keeps repeating the cut in his eye. What other evidence do you have of abuse? Because Morga provided our own evidence of you literally verbally admitting of putting your hands on her through text, and the only one you have is just the last one that happened, that she got your eye cut. I feel like when it comes to Jaquan, the random man from Atlanta, he knows exactly what he's doing. Like I always said, men always know what they're doing. They're very intentional. They move with intention and mission. He knows what he's doing. After Morgan brought him to the internet, disgraced him, yet he still went back to her. He knew exactly what he was doing. And I feel like that is why he keeps a lot of all this supposed evidence. He was saying that he was the one talking about, why are you doing this in front of your daughter? You are the one filming. You are the one filming. So you're going to play the victim because you already set the stage for it, like filming. So him coming to talk about how his mama didn't raise him like that. I know I don't know him personally, but his track shows this is a man that has about 9 baby mama, like back to back, back to back. That speaks a lot on your character. That speaks a lot on your character. You being with the woman, and the woman is the one providing for you, and even coming on the internet saying the woman paid for you to be there, to have a family. Like, how can you have a child with somebody and the person has to pay you for you to be a parent? How? Like, that's really dumb. And talking about, oh, how now he can go be with the other children. So you were not with the other children because you're with Morgan. Is it by choice, or Morgan put a gun to your head? When you're a bad person, you're a bad person. When you're a terrible human being, you're a terrible human being. And I really hope Morgan is able to move away from this and heal and do the work. But this man knows exactly what he's doing. He came back because he felt like he would be able to get his stand on social media, get his page running on social media. So he got back with her, and I feel like he got back with her to get his leak back, which he has done multiple times. This is a man that went ahead to leak your nude photos on the internet, and yet you were still with the man. Like, I know, yes, Morgan is a young woman and all that, but really, like, really, really, is there any excuse for a woman to be in a, now you're making your own money? Because sometimes we talk about how women, because they don't make their own money, they stay in relationship, but now she's making her own money, so why is she condoling this type? Is a mental thing, is a trauma thing, and that needs to be hid. Anyway, I'm going to stop here in this video and continue in the part 2, people's reaction. But let me know what you think so far about this drama, this story, down in the comment section. Don't forget to share this video with somebody, okay, that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversation here, so go on and share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push out my content for more people to see, and that'll be you supporting this channel and this girl here. So go on and do that. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.